Alright. New day, day 5. There should be a lot of important stuff happening today. The spirits are in good humor. Ah! First good thing. Our parsnips have finally they're able to be cultivated. So we should have exactly 40 parsnips. We unfortunately do not have any money to replant them immediately, so we have to wait. To our valued JojaMart customers, our team members have removed the landslide caused by the drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal pursuant to initial L61091 Georgia amendment. Responsible Stardew ship. What the responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we value your continued support and patronage. Morris, Joja Customer Satisfaction Representative. So, the mines have been open pretty much. Dear Farmer Bozeman, I'd like to apologize for joking about your grandpa's old cottage when we first met. It's really a nice little house. However, you might need some more space someday. That's where I can help. If you bring me some raw materials and pay a fee, I can expand your house. Continue to the next page. The first expansion I offer includes a kitchen. With the kitchen, you'll be able to cook recipes you've learned. Anyway, I hope that you're starting to feel at home in your Stardew Valley. Your local carpenter, Robin. Alright, so that's all our mail for today. We collected 1 golden parsnip and 1 silver parsnip. So, I'm going to put 6 of these parsnips in here, and then the rest of it are going to get sold. So we have to wait. I guess we could have went to Pierre directly and then sold it, but I don't know if he gives a better or worse price for your crops. So I'm just gonna put it in the basket, and I already have. So yeah. What are we gonna do today? Good question. I think that we should go fishing. We're gonna start our pursuit in the fishing world. We also have to hopefully it'll show up, but I think we might be too early. We are too early. Let's go down the ocean. Actually, there's a thing on the help wanted board. Looking to dissect a potato. Please deliver to Demetrius at 24 Mountain Road. I would accept the quest, except for it is almost impossible for me to get a potato right now. So, yeah. Can't really do that one, sorry. Ah, a rusty spoon! I found an artifact. The curator of the local museum might know more about this. You know what? Let's go to the museum. Let's do it. So the museum is right over here by the blacksmiths. With Gus, I think his name is. It's locked. Okay, we'll wait 10 minutes. Which is actually going to be a couple seconds in the real world. I also found a geode in the trash. The blacksmith can break it open, and then there might be some cool stuff inside. Awesome. Alright, it's 8, so now I can come in here. Abysmal. Oh, Gunther, that's his name is. Not a single piece in the entire collection. What the fuck? What's this? You found something, let me see it. Ah, a spoon. Remarkable. It appears people scoop the soup with it. It's very old. Almost a month old. I'd love to study this in greater detail, but it's yours. I've got a favor to ask you. Would you consider donating any new artifacts or minerals that you find? We could make groundbreaking discovery together! Oh, and who knows? If you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. Think about it, will you? If you decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. I guess he's mourning the loss of his artifacts. So we're gonna donate a spoon to the museum. So, Gunther asked if you'd consider donating any new artifacts or minerals that you find in the museum. He says he'll compensate you by way of occasional rare goods. And I got 250 gold for that. I also got the getting started bonus. Now we have to get advancement. As you gain experience, you'll discover new crafting recipes to increase the profit and make life easier. A scarecrow, for example, will prevent crows from snacking on your precious crops. Reach farming level 1 and craft a scarecrow, which I think we should have done, but I think we have to wait till the end of the day. Raising animals. Robin, the local carpenter, lives on the north side of town. In exchange for raw materials and money, she'll construct new buildings on your farm. You'll need her to build a coop or barn so that you can raise animals. Objective 1, build the coop. Alright. And then there's a book there. Let's read it. Sure, why not? Tips on farming. Number 1. Use fertilizer to improve quality, reduce workload, or hasten crop growth. Those are 3 different things, by the way, it doesn't do all of those. Fruit trees take a whole season to grow, but they require very little maintenance. Keep the area directly around your new sapling clear, or else it may not grow properly. Crops will die as soon as the season ends, unless they grow in multiple seasons, otherwise known as corn. Some crops, such as kale and wheat, need to be harvested with the scythe, rather than by hand. Cool. That's all stuff that I actually knew, but it's a good example because when you break up those worms, you can find more of those books. Very strange, I know, but that's just how life works right now. So do I have to wait till 9? Something's supposed to happen when I come to the area. Let me try re-entering. Okay, I guess let's wait till 9. We'll go and forge around here, see if there's any new seashells on the seashore. Got a clam! Some coral, and that's it. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot that comes up every day, but it is worth it to check it. Alright, it's 9. Let's see if we can get the cutscene. What the frizzle. Let's go and store our new findings, and then it'll be 10, and then we'll see if we get the cutscene that I'm hoping for. Aha, here it is. Yo, what up? Oh, hi. What's this? What an eyesore. This is the Pelican Town Community Center, or what's left of it. It used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. Now just look at it. It's shameful. These days, the young folk would rather just sit in front of the TV than engage with the community. But listen to me, I sound like an old fool. Jojo Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. Pelican Town could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess old-timers like me just get attached to relics of the past. Oh well. If no one else buys a Jojo Co membership, I'm just gonna have to sell it. Here, let's go inside. It's awfully drafty, huh? What's this? I guess Vincent and Jazz must have been playing here. This place is even more dilapidated than I remember. There's a fucking apple waving at me, dude. What? What's the matter? Are you ill? Seeing waving apples and shit. I swear I saw the waving apple. You saw something. Wouldn't be surprised if this place is full of rats. There's a fucking apple dancing! You're worrying me, Bozeman. Talking about dancing apples and shit. Look, I think I'm gonna head home. I need some lunch. I know I saw dancing apples. I'll keep this place unlocked for now. Maybe if you can help catch that rat. What? Maybe you can help catch that rat if you have some extra time. Strange. I'll have to come back and explore this building further. I'm going back in. Oh, there's a little glow down here. There's also a glow right there, but I'm assuming that's from the what? Oh, there's an apple. There's a yellow apple. Oh, boy. All right. So there's a strange hieroglyphic language there that I do not understand. That was, you know, weird. But for now, we just have to ignore it. So that kind of sucks. But anyway, let's go and finally do what we came here to do, and that is fish. We are going to go fishing in the river. The river is one of the places where we can catch the most fish for our future endeavors. And I keep on being drawn to that freaking help wanted board, but I keep on forgetting and I can't fucking do it. Alright. Let's go fishing. Alright, so this fish is a tutorial fish. I cannot fail this. Normally when your green bar is off the fish, the thing would go down. We caught a 12-inch smallmouth bass. Not a bad first catch. But yeah, this next fishing should be much harder than that first one. Especially with how small our bar is. Eventually we'll level up and it'll grow much bigger and much easier for us to catch fish. They are very lenient with it though. Got another smallmouth bass, but I got a new record because it was slightly larger, 17 inches. That was actually a golden smallmouth bass, so that was one of the highest ranking smallmouth bass that we could have gotten. There is one rank higher, but for our second catch ever in this world, that is pretty good. And that was a normal one. So yeah, the length doesn't save for each and every fish. The length more pertains to the rating of your fish. And usually I don't pay attention to the length of the fish, I just pay attention to the rating that it gives it. Now there are other fish than just smallmouth bass in the river, but unfortunately that's all it's given us for some reason. Honestly, it's quite strange. It might be because we're just level 1. Okay, it also is giving us trash. But it might be because we're the bare minimum level of fishing level, so unfortunately we may be kind of at a... Oh, no, here we go. We got a sunfish. It's pretty cool. So I think we've already leveled up because our cast goes out a little farther and we have a little bit bigger of a fishing bar by the looks of it, which might be why we did catch a what's it called here, sunfish. So we also got a treasure chest which occasionally show up while you're fishing, and out of it we got mixed seeds. There's a little bit of everything here. Plant, see what grows. We got a geode, and then we got rice shoots. Plant these in the spring. It is the spring. Takes 8 days to mature. Grows faster if planted near a body of water. Harvest with the scythe. So when we get home, we're going to have to plant those. And if we plant them near a body of water, we don't even have to water them, I don't think. We actually starting to catch too many things because our inventory is getting full, so a way to get around this is to actually stand back a little farther wherever you're fishing. Hopefully this won't fill up our inventory, and it did, so we're gonna have to drop something. And everything here is actually quite useful, but the mixed seeds are gonna have to go, which fell in the water. But here's what you do, is you just back up, and then you continue fishing. And then if you back up, and you drop things, then it should land on the ground rather than falling in the water. Time freezes when you're in the middle of fishing when you're playing single player, by the way. When you're playing multiplayer, it has to continue, but also these girls are stuck on me. If they're stuck, they are on a linear... This whole game is on a linear system. All the NPCs have their linear paths, so they have to catch up with their linear path, which is why they're speeding so fast along. Okay, that was a little weird. But it's still in the safe zone. It's not in the water yet, so it's not destroyed, and we have a chance to pick it up once we have inventory space. I just noticed that our line is going through the, whatchamacallit, the bridge. Caroline, please. Kind of fishing here. So if I go under my skills, I do have a level in fishing now. We actually also have reached a second level in foraging. And our first level in farming, so but we haven't unlocked anything yet. We'll unlock stuff at the end of the day, it'll be okay. It's also going to constantly flash inventory full at us because it's constantly trying to pick up these 2 items in front of us, but it's very small. Unless it really annoys you, it's not that big of a deal. It's very small, it's out of the way, so sometimes I don't even notice it, so... Now, I'm really just hoping that we don't catch a small silver of either of these fish. Because then that's just another thing that's going to take up inventory space. What would be great is if... Oh, Jesus Christ. What would be great is if we caught another type of fish, but I don't know if that's going to happen today. So we're going to head back home, and then we're going to see about... We're going to see about storing stuff, and then we're going to go to the ocean and go fishing at the ocean, because I think we've exhausted the variety of fish that we'll find at the current moment, at least for today. Alright, so I came by and collected the stuff off the bridge. Now let's go down to the ocean and see if we can catch anything cool down there. The ocean is obviously where the most fish are going to be. I think you get more common catches over here. Or at least you get more frequent catches, is what I meant to say. So I'm going to go for this treasure chest, but it's kind of risky because the fish, while you're not catching the fish, the thing is going down even if you're on the bar, the treasure chest. And we caught a halibut there, so those are fairly common. Nothing too special. We caught a herring. That's actually a silver herring. Since it's our first fish, we are going to keep it. Our first fish of that kind. But normally I sell silver fish. Fish that have silver stars. I know that silverfish are an actual creature. I don't know about it in the game, but I know that they are an actual creature, so that might have been a little confusing. So every once in a while you collect things out of the fishing areas that you can actually use. There's a lot of this junk that you can actually... A lot of the junk you can actually use even if it's trash, so I save my trash, because there is a recycling machine that will change it into more useful items. But there are a lot of stuff that you catch that you can also eat, such as green algae, seaweed, and Joja Cola. 2 of those we have in our inventory, which is seaweed and Joja Cola. Green algae was that other green stuff that we got earlier. And those both give you health and energy. All 3 of those items. Granted, not very much because they're very common and they're not hard to obtain, but they do help a little bit. Caught an anchovy. Unfortunately, we're not catching a lot of important fish that are necessary for us, because there are very certain fish that we need to collect, but unfortunately, we are not collecting a lot of those at the current moment. Another herring. That was a gold herring, actually. It's actually, we're running out of inventory space. So it does matter where you are fishing. There are 3 main fishing locations, which is the ocean, the lake, and the river. Now, oh, okay, it's midnight, so we should probably get to bed. The latest we can stay up is 2. At 2 in the morning, you will pass out. Oh, Willie was up late. Oh, I suppose it is a Friday. We could have met everyone in the... Oh, hello! Ah, the new farmer. Well, we've all been expecting, and whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in the little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. Alright, so that's another person off our list. Now we just have 2 more. Which I could have met in here, but I doubt that anyone's... Yeah, it's alright. It's locked anyway. Well, that's unfortunate. So I could have met the last 2 people that I needed to talk to, other than the wizard, but the wizard is his own thing. Go inside! Come on! Alright, so we hit 1 a.m., which gives us a little bit of an energy debuff. I was hoping to avoid it. So we unlocked farming level 1, so we got a scarecrow and fertilizer, and we got level 1 fishing, so we have rod proficiency, which means that we get a bigger green bar. We also got level 2 fishing, which means that our bar has gotten even bigger, and we can now craft bait. Unfortunately, we can't even actually use the bait, but we have gotten $1,163 from our parsnip cultivation. That was a big day. Got a lot done there. So, combined, our total funds are $1,513. Sky is going to be clear tomorrow, and there is mildly perturbed spirits today. So since we didn't have anything planted, we have a little bit of degradation of our tilled soil here. We also have a letter. Ooh, special card. My sources tell me that you've been poking around inside the old community center. Why don't you pay me a visit? My chambers are the west of the my chambers are west of the forest lake in the stone tower. I may have information concerning your rat's problem. Rasmodius, wizard. So yeah, the wizard gives us a straight up postcard. And this is why I crafted a second chest, is because this chest is already full. Eventually we're going to have an organization system, but right now we just don't have it right now. So what we do have is some money. So we need to wait till 9 to be able to buy crops, and then we can finally plant them again. And we have forged a leek. The leek was the last thing in the bundle of forging goods that we needed, actually, which is very surprising to have it this early. We have already finished something important, but we can't even actually do it yet. There were no there were no clams or any seashells or anything in this today. That was kind of ridiculous. I guess let's go over to the wizard tower, and then by the time we get there and back, it should be time to be able to buy seeds. To be honest, we probably have to be to the wizards by at 9, because he's probably not open till 9. But I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think that's pretty much when we're going to get there anyway. So here in the back fields, there is a lot of foraging to be done that you can usually do. So I've gotten 3 dandelions here, but sometimes you can find a variety of stuff. And there's the wizard's tower. Ah, come in. I am Rasmodius, seeker of the arcane truths, mediary between physical and ethereal, master of the 7 elements, keeper of the sacred you get the point. And you, Bozeman, the one whose arrival I have long foreseen. Here, I'd like to show you something. Behold! An apple! You've seen one before, haven't you? They call themselves the Junimos. Mysterious spirits, these ones. For some reason, they refuse to speak with me. Mind teleport! I'm not sure why they've moved into the community center, but you have seen no reason to fear them. You have no reason to fear them. Weird tablet thing? You found a golden scroll written in an unknown language. Yeah, I don't believe you. No, it's not me. Stay here, I'm going to see for myself. I return shortly. Mind teleport! Mind meld! I found the note. The language is obscure, but I was able to decipher it. We, the Junimo, are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts of the valley. If you are one with the forest, then you will see the true nature of this scroll. One with the forest. What do they mean? Aha! Oh my god. I didn't even actually know that. I usually skip these cutscenes. Come hither! My cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. Baby fern, moss grub, chamomile top toadstool. Can you smell it? Here, drink up. Let the essence of the forest permeate in your body. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay. 7 energy. Sweet. Oh, shit. I think he poisoned me. I think he really poisoned me. I think he extremely poisoned me. Visions of the forest. Alright. You've gained the power of forest magic. Now you can decipher the true meaning of the Junimo scrolls. Well, that was eventful. So now, what we can do is, the guy called this area a lake. I don't think this actually classifies as the lake. What does classify as the lake is up here. This area by the mines. Yeah, this is the lake. This, I'm not quite sure. I think this is a pond where certain things can spawn, but typically there's not a whole lot that you'll find here. This whole thing is the river. You can fish all along. I don't think you can fish up here, but you can fish all along this entire area. And then there's the ocean. Those are the 3 main areas. There are some more areas later, such as there's a secret area over here. And then there's an area in the mines that you can fish. And then there's a secret little area, not back here, but it's like by the bus stop. Yeah, and then the bus stop, yeah. You'll see eventually. Unfortunately, those are out of our reach for a good little while. So we're going to try and go all the way up to the lake, because the lake is the one place we haven't gotten the fish yet. And now we can also view the community center scrolls from our inventory. So the first thing we need to do is the crafts room. Now these are bundles, and each of these have items in it that we need to collect for this. And our first one is going to be the spring foraging bundle. So actually, let's go back up to our thing. Hello. You smell like grass. That's all you gotta say to me, okay. Now, Pierre's actually closes a lot later than compared to when he quits. He actually quits much earlier than when he closes. Closing is just when he locks his door. When he actually quits is different. But we still have time. It's Farmer Bozeman! Alright. So we're gonna buy 2 sets of the... yeah, 2 sets of these. Oh my god, I bought 1 extra. That's fine. Yeah, let's buy cauliflower. And then we'll buy 1 more set of these. Bam. That's a good set of crops right there. So now we have these seeds, and we need to go up to the community center. Even though you can view the community center scroll in here, and it has the things, you cannot place them in here. You actually have to go there and place them in. Does not matter which order you place them in, they will disappear once you've fully completed it. And for the reward, we got spring seeds. And we've unlocked new areas that we can do scrolls. And this little guy will bring the bundle that we have completed to their little bundle area. Look at him go. Little apple boy. Yeah. And then I scared him off. Damn it. Alright, so now what we gotta do is we gotta go plant these seeds, and then we have to water the area, because I'm pretty sure we didn't do that. We definitely haven't, because our energy is still full. We got some sticks here. We got a rusty spur. We also are gonna clear out 3 more rows, because we have these 30 seeds that we can also plant. And these will grow into 30 random forageables from this season. So they will grow into either dandelions, daffodils, leeks, or the last thing, horseradish. So you want to try and break everything around your crops, because things spread, so they will damage your crops if you leave things around. Even if it doesn't make sense from a real life standpoint, game logic says otherwise. So we actually have more than 40 crops here, so we're gonna actually have a run out in our watering can, especially if we mess up and water something twice or miss. Okay, we finished watering the crops. Now, what do we have to do? We've run out a good bit of energy. We can look at our other things here. So we have the pantry now, which this is basically the crafts room, but instead of forageables, it's crops. So we need to cultivate a parsnip, green bean, cauliflower, and potato. We are currently working on 2 of those. Unfortunately, 2 of them we are not, but we're hoping to expand that to that. That's why I bought so many. That's why I'm spending all of my money on crops, is to quickly expand. So then we have the quality crops bundle, which we only need 3 of these 4 options. We're not going to worry with that. Fish tank. This is where we're really going to be spending most of our time with the bundles. So we need to catch for ocean, sardine, tuna, red snapper, tilapia. I'll tell you right now, these 3 pretty much summertime exclusives, as far as I know. That's the soonest we can get them. These ones, this one is summer and winter, and it's really difficult to catch. And then these ones happen kind of whenever, I don't know. They're very common. Bream happens kind of whenever. The eel is a hard one, and especially and the walleye is especially hard one, just because of the time constraints. This tiger trout, if I level up fast enough, I should be able to get it this season, and we already got the sunfish. Pufferfish we're just not going to get right now. I think that's a summertime one, and I think we have to be higher level, and then these other ones require special constraints. And the crab pot bundle, we can complete all of this without using a single crab pot. So let's just work on what we can right now. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to see what we already have. So we have a sunfish. And that's all we have. Okay, you know what? We're not gonna do that. There's also this is the organize button, so we're gonna organize this. It organizes things really weird. Not gonna lie. Alright. So the only thing we have is a sunfish. That's a little ridiculous. These two are rain day exclusive, and I think they have to be in the summer. These ones we don't worry about. Alright. Let's go to the lake. See what kind of fishing we can do. Let's actually use the top path, which actually took me a long time to realize that was there when I first started playing. This thing actually helps you save you a lot of time if you're going to the mines or the lake. It's much faster of a travel rather than going through the town. Alright, lake time. Bam! Sweet, that's one right off the bat. This seems like it's acting the same way, maybe a little more aggressive. Yeah, okay, I thought it was the same fish. Usually you can tell which fish it is based on its behavior. Because, believe it or not, the different fish have different actual behaviors. Right over there is a bubble pocket, so that means there's a lot happening right over there, and we're gonna get a lot more fish. We're gonna get a lot more fish catches over there. This seems like another largemouth bass. Alright, let's see what's going on over here. Perfect. Oh my god, right away. Alright, this is acting a little different. Actually, I don't know. That's a chub. That is unfortunately... Actually, that is important, but it's for a different bundle. It's not even actually in the fishing bundle. This is a largemouth. That largemouth fought me a lot. This guy's hovering in the bottom. That's weird. Chub? Yeah. Aha! Nope, it's a carp, so we actually needed that. And we got fisherman. I think that is for catching 5 different types of fish. Or 10? I don't know. Alright, this is a largemouth because it's a lot more aggressive. What? That was a chub? That was an aggressive chub. That guy was pissed off. Yeah, it's carp. Golden carp. Carp? Nope, that's a chub. It's hard to tell the difference. Ooh, it was a bullhead, that's why. Must have leveled up so he's catching different fish. That was a chub? That, once again, was an aggressive chub. Alright, so we're out of both inventory space and energy, so I think we're just gonna call that one a day. So we actually do have fish to sell. Not many, but we do have some fish to sell. So that's nice, and that's gonna be the end of day 6. Level 3 fishing, rod proficiency, crab pot recipe, and Dish of the sea. I thought it was gonna be Dish of the Fish, and that would have been way better of a name.